Good morning. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, you know, Facebook should have a way whereas you can click off from the pictures that you don't want to see pop up on your screen and just call them spam. Just click spam, get off my screen. God, I hate some of these politicians all the way up to the Brandon's pictures. I mean, you look in their eyes and you see a dipshit. And I just don't like wasting my day looking at dipshits. So in the morning, when I'm having my coffee, that's a pathetic time to see dipshits. You know what I'm saying? Alright, well, hey, that was... what can I say? Nobody likes me on here. It's funnier than hell because even my daughter isn't on here anymore, which is alright, fine, you know. I always lived different than everybody else's attitude. I mean, that was, you know, my whole family realized up front something was different when I came home from the war. I'd just seen too much shit. And you can't go back. You just can't. You can't go back to, you know, okay, I'm just a lowly redneck mindset of, you know, the world doesn't matter. Because the world's so goddamn screwed up that once you leave the country where you're safe in your little world as a farm boy, it becomes obvious that you're living in a vacuum, a bubble, if you will. And when I came home, I couldn't get back in that bubble because in the back of my head, I always saw, you know, the evil that's out there. And I've taught it ever since that, you know, there's more evil than there is good, and unfortunately, you have to keep being aware of that and pushing it back. And it's almost like when you become a Democrat, you have to lose your own brain, your own common sense in order to, you know, to fit in. You're not allowed to have a brain. You just gotta walk like a goddamn zombie with your head down. That's, you know, I watched them when they were voting this last year, and they all got that pitiful, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here look on their face, but mommy and daddy told me to come, or the wife told me I had to be here, or I can't piss my friends off. Now, that's not me, Bubba. I have a brain, and I like to have my own attitude as to what the hell I'm going to do with it. I believe there's a lot of bad, and he's about that big on your shoulder, and a lot of good, and he's only about that big on your shoulder, and you got to spend all day long just saying, shut the hell up, and go back over here and try to build this up a little bit, because it's the way it is. That's why we have so much bad in the world today, is because people have given up trying to bat it away, and it's just outgrown them. And I was watching YouTube the other night, and there's this really cool police chief down there in Florida, and he acknowledges all of the murders and the shit that's going on in Florida, like it is everywhere else. But they actually do something about it down there. I'm kind of impressed by that state. And they say they ain't going to have any more of it. They mean they ain't going to have any more of it. They support the police department, and you know, they go after these bad people and they get them. So, you know, that's the way it should be everywhere. I'm not just, you know, ignore the world, because the world just keeps on going on. But eventually, all that bad and that filth and that evil, that, you know, it starts in Washington and it just spreads out like this, and your brain is supposed to just jump on the bandwagon and you're supposed to run with the evil. Well, I won't do it. No, I won't do it. And I won't. And that's why little guys like this are so important. This is Fred, and I protect Fred. And every morning I get Fred up next to me on the chair, and he eats a little bit of food because he don't eat like everybody else. And but Fred is really cool, isn't he? And I just believe that Fred has a right to think that this world gives him a little bit of a lift up and a break. And that's how I am with lots of people and lots of causes and lots of, you know, when you're right, you're right. Otherwise, I don't support crap, scum, and evil. And I guess with that, I'm out of here because nobody else wants to hear anything. Love, see ya.